Hello everybody and welcome to Player 4 Productions coverage of the Dinosaur Valley Open presented by Innova. The event is hosted by the Disc Golf Dojo and we are here in Rattan, Oklahoma at the Dinosaur Valley Disc Golf course. I'm AJ Quebe, joined by my partner Darren Young. What's going on, man?
Yeah, dude, this is such a cool event. If you've never been to Dinosaur Valley, it's one of the coolest courses, again, that you've probably never heard of. The outskirts of nowhere, basically. It's like in the middle of the woods. Barely any cell service, barely any running water. But it is such a cool experience. The event itself, it's all about, like, there's camping the entire weekend. There's people hanging out by the fire at night. There was a glow round at night. There's like CTPs on every single hole. And frankly, the course itself is awesome. I think honestly, like, you could stay here for a weekend and camp out in multiple different like VRBOs, basically these massive cabins on the course. And there's also I think there might be like 20 layouts to play. There's different tees on every hole. There's a putt such There's the new front nine, or like the North Nine as they call it, which is like the championship level course essentially on the property. It's such a really, really cool property. Lots of disc golf, lots of fun, just lots of cool stuff. We were really excited to come to this event. And yeah, we had a blast. So let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard and see where we're at after the first round. Some familiar faces, namely Dustin Dumdei. We just watched him at the Armory Challenge. He's even par through one, and then the leader Dalton Kirby, also from the same area as Dustin, East Dallas area. They're both good friends. And then Johnny Markham, also from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He's played 2 rounds of disc golf, he said, in the last year, and was able to shoot 950 rated in the first round to get himself on the lead card. And then Ace Wall, also a local of the DFW area that made the trip up, and he is very familiar with the course. But let's go take a look at hole 1. It's a tight tunnel shot off the tee box, downhill for most of the flight. This big bush is kind of the thing that you're trying to get around, so you're throwing turnover backhands to get over it, or forehands staying low. And then the basket kind of just weaves off here into the right, about 260 feet. So this is definitely a good starter hole. A little gap just off the tee, kind of little tester, but we're going to see Dalton Kirby starting us off. I believe this is one of his zones. Little early off to the right.
Yeah, Dalton this is a very tight little gap here right off this tee.
Absolutely. Nervy to start off. Here's Dustin with the same envies. He was throwing a bunch down in College Station.
Great shot, Dustin. Thank you.
So floaty.
A similar result too. He throws envies and usually gets good results. Here's Johnny, like I said, out of DFW. This is looking nice. Captain's Raptor. A little nasty roll there. See what kind of putt he has. And here's Ace out of Richardson.
These downhill blind shots are so nervy.
Yeah.
That'll be a fine position, though. He's got to
Yeah, he'll be able to pitch up. You can already kind of tell from the landscape. Lots of really tall, narrow trees everywhere. So we are in kind of near Broken Bow, if you're familiar with that area. So lots of hills, lots of tall trees. Just really cool terrain to play disc golf at.
Nice little approach there.
I'm not sure. It looks like he might be on the edge of the circle.
Oh, yeah, he's pushed a bit further back.
Yeah, he held a tester to save his par. Here's Johnny for his birdie.
Oh, just a little kiss.
Little left. Here's Dalton to save his par. He really went past the basket here.
Ah, same little kiss.
Yeah. And Ace as well. Lots of metal, no one drawing, or no one actually making the putts. Here's Dustin. Park job birdie to start, and he's going to get 2 strokes on the card here. Everyone taking bogeys.
Yeah, you'll notice on top of the basket, there's that, it looks like a big disc on top. It's actually a light that is there for the glow round. So imagine doing this hole at night in the pitch black.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I actually got a chance to play in the glow round with Kevin Burdick at a Disc Golf Dojo, and it was super fun. So On to hole number 2, 250 feet, and again, just terrain, rocks everywhere, uphill, tight tunnel. This is basically most of the course. If you enjoy this style of disc golf, these tight tunnel shots, then you're going to really enjoy Dinosaur Valley. So just usually probably throwing putter turnover shots. Forehand probably doesn't work much because going uphill and it's going to fade out a little early. So yeah, putter mid-range, turnover is probably the preferred play. Definitely a hold. If you hit the gap, you're probably going to get a birdie look. Here's Dustin again throwing NV.
A little low. Oh, but look at that glide and skip.
Yeah, he got hit the gap perfectly and just got the nice little edge.
Yeah, we mentioned on our
Archer?
coverage. Oh, that looks fantastic.
Thank you.
We mentioned during our previous coverage with Dustin that he
great.
loves MVs, and this is the perfect course for him with his
Absolutely.
putter game. Yeah, you mentioned the forehand. That was going to fade quite a bit. That kick may have actually saved him from going too deep.
Well, and he's actually throwing lefty forehand there too, so that's
Right,
okay.
right.
Okay shape here. Nasty little kick. Ace, it looked like it was on a good line. Just got that nasty kick there. This is a Berg. Nice run.
Very nice.
Yeah. You have a tap in for his par. But yeah, as mentioned previously, Ace is really good friends with the course owner, and I guess they've been friends since like high school. So he's been part of this whole process of getting this course on the ground. He actually owns one of the little cabins on the property, helped build it. There's Dustin's birdie look, just short.
Little fighter, yeah.
And last year, Ace actually won this event, so he's no stranger to playing well on this course.
I wonder if we'll
Nice
see any
putt to
sneaky
get
little
par.
local routes out of him.
I think there's probably like 15 local routes on every hole, probably.
Yeah.
Because with 10,000 trees.
We
Nice
got
birdie
some
for
birdies on the
Johnny.
board. Yeah.
Yeah. Gets up to tie for the lead there.
You lost the flag or the Sharpie? The flag.
Oh, this
He's
is
got the flag. Oh.
Also tell Eagle Eye viewers to keep your eye out. If you spot a little toy dinosaur at the event, I believe you get like $100 gift card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tradition they do at the event every year, is just hide this little dinosaur randomly on the course. If you find it, you get some money. So another cool little tradition for the event. This one is a 183 feet, very short par 3 through this gap and then down to the left. It definitely feels longer than this 180 feet than it is, but just the downhill kind of helps to get the disc there. So really just throwing something almost like a stall shot or a low skip shot, I guess, realistically. Multiple different options to attack it, and we'll see this righty backhand, I believe, with a zone. It's hard to tell from here. That's too straight. Yeah, never. It's got to be turning pretty quickly for it to get to that green.
You got a real narrow gap here, and even if you don't want to admit it, there's a bit of luck that goes into this shot here in this hole.
Sure, yeah. Once you can hit that initial gap, then after that, it's hard to tell if it's going to get clean. Yeah, he'll have a jump putt to save it, or maybe you run out of birdie, probably get a par though.
Yeah, downhill. Maybe he can. He did some nasty putts over in the previous event with Armory. That's not the way I want to be kicked.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be okay. Here's this leopard at it from Ace.
Missed the tree. Ah.
Yeah, no one getting clean. It's pretty typical for this hole. Just so much to miss after the initial gap. Ooh.
That looks good. I was excited.
He's going to have some work to do for his par.
Well, that'll get him there.
Yep, nice approach from Ace. Gets par. Wow.
What a run.
Drawing medal from like 80. Dalton, nice work. Here's Dustin. Dustin definitely.
Oh,
wow.
and he knocks the leg
there you
off.
Go. Yeah, right on cue. Take a quick little look at that. Yeah, there's that glow light AJ was talking about from earlier, and maybe not working anymore. Who knows?
Dustin owes Disc Golf Dojo another light. There you go. There's your putt.
Nice putt, Johnny. Solid start from Johnny. Missed that putt on one, otherwise solid play since then. But Dustin, was not super happy with how he finished his event at the Armory Challenge, and was definitely looking to. It was cool to see him again at this event, and also see getting to see him play well as well. So
for sure, definitely in his element here with these shorter shorter holes and a lot more trees and control
and the tighter woods for sure. So through 3 holes, we got a top between Dustin and Johnny, and then Dalton right behind at even par. And we've got a 3-way tie at 4th with Bobby and Ace and Thomas Spence on the chase card. So plenty of opportunity for. I mean, there's every hole you could get double bogeys, you could get birdies.
Yeah.
So just be a 3-stroke lead is not safe by any means. So on to hole 4 is another par 3, 141 feet, so even shorter than the previous hole. Similar to hole 2, but kind of the opposite shape. So moving right to left rather than left to right. This one tree right here on the left is kind of the tree you have to beat either way. So really any putters, kind of zone type discs, whatever you can do to just throw that straight shot is going to get you there. Definitely one that they're looking to get a birdie putt on every time. Here's that same Archer again. Smooth.
A bit more. There you go. And the tree to help kind of backboard him in.
That's the way you do it.
This is a significantly bigger gap, I guess we'll see. Probably one of the bigger ones we'll see on this course.
Sure.
Dustin going with the glitch, my man.
Yeah, early tree hit.
I would have loved to see a full flight turnover with a glitch from lefty. That's looking
a little
great.
too straight.
Oh, yeah,
that's
he'll have
fine.
that putt. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, kind of got through that thick right stuff there. Is that leopard again from Ace? This looks great.
This looks fantastic.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I think he hit the lock there.
Yeah. The man's trying to take the basket home. And Dustin does love himself a glitch. He's forehanding the glitch.
A man after my own heart.
Yeah.
From 35, maybe?
That looks so good.
Just needed like one more rotation to get there.
He usually I wonder if he was in the circle. He looked pretty far, but usually he'll step
might have been,
from
yeah.
outside.
Good birdie.
Great
Dustin
birdie.
gonna be tapping in a bogey while the rest of the card tapping in birdies. So Johnny's gonna take the lead here. Outright leader through 4. And get in the CTP. As we said, the CTP is basically on every hole. So like you're gonna be walking away with something probably. 212 feet, hole number 5. Similar shape to the last hole, maybe a little bit left to right. Multiple options to take. I think this where the drone's flying is probably the preferred route, generally speaking. So kind of a putter turnover. Maybe you could throw a forehand as well through the left side gap, but multiple options. This course is old style disc golf. Lots of short par 3s with multiple ways to attack it. Johnny is going to play a different par 3 from that wooded area.
Yeah, if you're a woods guy, if you like shaping shots, this is definitely the course for you. If you don't have one of those 400, 500 yard or foot backhands and stuff, then this is the type of course that you can have fun on. Same with me.
He's getting most of the way. He might have a long look for birdie.
Thing is, even if you get kicked off the fairway, there are some. If you've got the tools in your bag, then you can still recover.
Yeah, it's fair. It's definitely a fair course. Like the woods have. I mean, these are really, really mature woods that have been growing for a long time. So like, there's not like a ton of undergrowth, and so you can, as I was saying, like if you get off the fairway, then you can usually scramble as long as you got the game. Johnny showing us his game there, getting up to a putt to save his par. That's nice. Yeah, he's got a par putt as well.
And that'll
Ace
work
will be
for
up
him.
there for his par putt. And the thing that's nice about this course too, and just this property is, like, in my opinion, it can be played pretty much year round because the entire course is shaded. So even in like 100-degree heat, I mean, I'm not saying it would be like, nothing's fun in 100-degree heat. Great putt from Johnny. But this course is like probably ideal for that kind of condition.
Yeah, this really is a great disc golf getaway. Like between being able to rent the cabins and, you know, hang out and play all the courses you want or all the disc golf you want here.
Yeah, and there's a hole later on with like a shooting range basically in the fairway.
Yeah.
Which sounds ridiculous. But I mean, they said too, like if you rent the entire place out, like you can just bring your guns and like bring your crossbows and shoot. I don't know. I mean,
fire
I'm not
up
really
the
into
grill,
that myself.
fire off your guns, fire off your tee shots. It's just a great time. for
Yeah, for sure. So this is the shortest hole in the course, another par 3, 112 feet. So multiple options off the tee. Like those early trees on the left kind of force you to throw either a standout forehand or maybe a backhand around the left side. Either way, this is definitely like, there is an ace pot for the event, and this is the one that like 100% you should be going for here. So yeah, you're gonna see Johnny throw this little tight backhand line, and he does it well.
Yeah, he managed to hit his gap. That's nothing more nerve-wracking than when, by all means, like you just see the basket right there at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Can you throw a straight shot? And it's just, it's nervy.
Yeah, and there's Dalton throwing like kind of right on the front corner of the box around the outside. And I think Ace is gonna do the same here. No, he is taking that left side gap. Yeah, gets up to the green. Got a 15-footer. There's that glitch again from Dustin. Taking the straight gap.
That's the type of hole, the line that this disc was meant for. Oh no! It was gonna be good. I could feel it in my bones.
Yeah, it looked nice. Here's Dustin's canyon to get him up and down. Kind of looks like he's eyeing it up a little bit. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, he didn't really have a chance from where he was at.
And it's pretty open there by the basket, so he could have run it. There you go.
There you go, Johnny. Extending the lead for
birdies.
now.
Yeah.
Dalton's got a chance to keep it at 1.
What kind of athlete are you to not play disc golf? He said he like twice this year, and he's just
yeah, he's playing solid. Absolutely.
Good
there
putt.
you go,
Great
Ace.
bird.
Also getting himself back to even. Yeah, my understanding is I think Johnny said that he may have played an event last year, or I think he plays 2 events a year, and this is one of them basically. So he's very familiar with this course, and yeah, definitely gets him out to play. So as you can see, Johnny with a 2-stroke lead over the field, and then a bunch of people bunched up around that second place spot. Thomas Spence from the chase card putting himself into that tie for 3rd. Otherwise, yeah, this is where we're at, and Johnny having a great start to his round at 3 under. On to hole 7. This is one of the longer holes in the course. You got this early left gap right here. Probably most guys going to be throwing forehands. Any shot, because the entire grade of the hill kind of shapes right to left, and also the hole slowly moves left to right. And so you kind of want to throw that forehand to skip into the hill, get you up to the green. You could throw some backhands, but again, just because of the shape of the hill, it just is hard to keep it up. You know, have to see more cut rollers rolling down. So this is definitely a bonus birdie for this course, but one that feels good when you get for sure. Getting to see Johnny's forehand.
Yeah, right there.
A little too
a little gulch.
Johnny says it's parked.
Yeah.
Maybe he's playing to the short basket, I guess.
That's That's going to be my line now. And I just, if I kick off a tree, I'm yelling that out.
Oh, that looked nice from Ace. A little early right, it looks like.
Yeah, as long as you can get to that little ditch area, that's you can still have a good run to the basket.
This is the first backhand I think we've seen from Dalton.
Yeah, I tried to flip it up. Nice. He's riding that right line a bit. And he's right there. He's got he's got a peek at the basket. Nice.
This is a Raptor from Dustin.
That looks
great. Good. A little high.
Oh,
nearly just dunks it. I think it was like 2 feet right of the basket. That's what a great shot. He'll have a easy birdie from there.
Little patent pending.
That tree's helpful, I think. A little roll down to the bottom of the ditch.
Yeah, not ideal for the roll, but it's fine. It could be significantly worse, as I think you'll see later, because this is definitely a incline, decline heavy course.
Yes, for sure.
Very hilly, some would say, but I like making it sound more epic.
Kick. A couple of long looks for par for Johnny and Ace. We're going to see some birdie looks as well. One from Dalton
right through
here.
The field goal. Can you get it? Ah, solid.
I like the effort.
Yeah. That really is like straight. You have to really shoot the disc in at that point. You can't let it fade at all.
I like Dalton's like he's got like a stab approach to his putt. It just feels like as he's releasing, it just feels like he's like, I don't know, just so much momentum coming up his hand.
Yeah, I mean he's tends to be hitting at least chains at the very least. I think he just hit the very top of the basket there. So he's hitting it just high or low, which is what you want.
I just feel like I want to see like an animation of a sword in his hand as it's coming out. There's Dustin's birdie. Yeah, one of 2 birdies in the field. Dustin and Chris Chuckahill getting the other birdie on this hole.
Oh, and I guess Dustin got CTP.
Makes sense, yeah. That's probably definitely the best drive on the hole, I would imagine. So on to hole number 8, 170 feet, early right to left shot and lots of downhill. So you really you got to start the disc off moving left pretty early, just because it already wants to it can get away from you fast. Is what I'm trying to say. And you can see the basket right here off to the right. So you've got some options. The little grouping of trees on the right can catch most shots if you don't get it moving left enough. But this shot is tough. This turnover shot for sure is touchy. Yeah, because it's not wanting to go to the ground. It's still wanting to fly. Here's a Berg from Dalton.
I wonder who has the bigger fan base or cult fan base, the Berg fans or the Envy fans?
Or Glitch, I guess, probably up there too.
Sign me up to be a Glitch boy.
I tried a Berg. Wasn't a huge fan. The little thumb grip, man. I just can't get over the thumb grip.
I guess let us know in the comments. Are you Team Berg or not?
Or Team Berg or Team Glitch.
Oh, roll down the hill. Roll.
So this tough little, I think this is just kind of like the theme of the course. Oh no, Ace.
Yeah, I see the line he was gunning for. Yeah, a bit early, but it was a good line to pick.
It's deceiving. Like this course, like you walk up to 180 feet seriously, and then you hit the first tree available, and then you get mad and you do it again the next hole.
And plus, frankly, like I don't know what the term. I'm sure there's a term for this. You kind of, because there's so many trees, you'll often be like, oh yeah, there was a tree right there. I didn't realize, just because it's one of those.
Yes,
too close. Sure. It's a forest situation.
That should work for Johnny.
Solid move. Oh yeah, hits the pole.
Yep.
So spinny.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
A little cheering in the background.
Yeah, a lot of excitement. Hey, you mentioned, were there any aces? There was an ace pot.
I can take a look.
Yeah, well, I guess don't spoil in case. Who knows? Someone on our card could be getting an ace.
So, my first click on the scoreboard, Adam Hankst on hole 16 is at least. I mean, there might be an ace in this card. Okay, I'll just spoil it. There's not an ace in this card, all right, AJ?
No,
Look.
there isn't.
Look, if there was an ace, you would have already heard about it, all right? Okay, it's fine. Hole 16, shout out to Adam Hankst in the MA1 division. On to hole number 9. This is an uphill shot, very uphill. It's hard to describe how uphill this hole is, and then just kind of at the end of the gap and into the open is hole number 9, and this is where we'll finish the front 9. So starting off with Dustin with his canyon. That's a great shot.
Great.
The forehand is great for this hole, just easy to get that height off the hand.
Gotta go.
Nice little kick up from that log there.
Off
Nice.
the log.
That's back to camp.
He has no
log
idea.
rider, yeah.
He doesn't know that, and he had no idea until he's watching this right now.
Yeah, Tarzaning, just surfing on it.
Oh, big kick.
That's a big kick, but he looks like he's still got some gap there between
Yeah.
those trees. It could have been a lot worse.
And he got to the
he's
top of
a
the
line.
hills. He'll be okay. Here's ace. I believe they're on buzz here.
Good disc choice for this.
Oh, it looks so good.
That line was great, and that flight, you could tell because it was going to S back right in.
Yes.
Very hardy run. Happy to be out. I will compliment course design. Having your 9th hole back here at sort of like base camp area where there's the
That's the way to do
bathrooms
it,
and
for
food.
sure.
Grab a hot dog, grab a burger.
Absolutely. Nice little
Perfect.
hot dog at the turn. Nothing
Yeah.
better.
Great course design.
And we are tied at the top after 9. A 3-way tie between Dalton, Dustin, and Johnny. And Ace looking to just get through the gaps. He's had so many close shots, but he's still up there, only 4 back. So that'll wrap up our front 9. Lots of guys in the mix. We got Dustin, like I said, Dustin, Johnny, and Dalton up there, and then Thomas and Bobby also from the chase card making a push. So let's close it out and go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, thank you again for joining Player 4 Productions coverage of the Dinosaur Valley Open presented by Innova here in the Dinosaur Valley Disc Golf course in Rattan, Oklahoma. Of course, the event hosted by the Disc Golf Dojo. This is actually going to be our final coverage of 2025, this front 9, and then the back 9 will be coming out obviously as well. But if you would like for us to cover an event in 2026, feel free to let us know either through our email, productions.player4@gmail.com, or through any of our social media stuff at Player4 Productions. Be sure to check out the back 9, and I can't wait to see you guys next year. Bye.